Hi guys, and welcome to another quick technical Wednesday rundown here on the Kiki and Manny Photography blog. My name is Manny, and in today's tutorial I want to show you guys how to import your images with Lightroom. While we're doing that, also add your copyright system to the IPTC core system and integrate everything into your metadata. Now, we did a tutorial about that a few weeks ago about Bridge with Photo Downloader, how to download your images with Photo Downloader and add your copyright stuff to that. But we had a few viewers who said, yeah, we want to have to see that actually how to do that in Lightroom, because we work with Lightroom and don't have Bridge. So today I'm going to show all of that, and if you're new to Lightroom, this might be a super tutorial for you. If you're an advanced user, some stuff might be a bit boring, but the part about IPTC stuff and copyright stuff might be important to you. So please keep on viewing and let's get started. Okay, so on the right hand side on my screen, I currently took all my images from the camera, directly imported them just via file sharing from my camera onto the desktop and dragged all images onto here. So this is still saying images from camera, and I'm going to double click onto here and going to rename that now to the shooting that I had. So if you want to, you can add a name or date or whatever you're doing. I mostly write exactly what I shot. So I shot a cowboy guy again. Cowboy shooting, going to rename it to that. Okay, cowboy shooting, and keep it like that. So it's still on the desktop, and on my left hand side you guys see a folder with a icon. Sorry, I'm a bit of an icon junkie, but I like to keep my stuff nice and neat. Okay, so in here I keep all my shootings that I do. Every shooting that I do, if I import my images with Bridge or Lightroom, whatever, I mostly drag my folders or copy my folders into this folder called photo shootings. So I know if I'm looking for a shooting, it's all in this folder on my computer. Alright, so that's the first step you have to do. Drop your stuff into here and everything is in there. Now also bear in mind, this stuff gets backed up twice on different hard drives, so everything is nice and backed up and your stuff won't be lost. So that's the first step that I mostly do. Then I'll go down to Lightroom, open Lightroom now. Okay, so Lightroom has opened, and directly you guys also notice that Lightroom is not fitting totally to my screen width. So what you can do is press F on your keyboard as a shortcut, and directly Lightroom goes nice and big and covers your whole layout. Alright, so the second step you will have to do is go to, we're still in the library mode at the moment, so first step is go click on library, you in the library mode. Then we'll go down to the left hand side to import, and now that's the step you will have to do, is click on import, and now a new window will pop up with everything a bit confused in here. So what you will have to do in here is select the area or the source area where your images are currently at, where you've dropped that folder into. Then you can actually over here see your images, and it will say add the stuff and where you're adding it to. So mostly sometimes maybe it looks like this, also a smaller version on your computer when you the first time open Lightroom, but what I mostly do is press that arrow here on the left hand side and it goes nice and big, and now we've got a full view of everything that we want to integrate. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is say file, and we want to source the location of that folder. So I'm going to go into my Macintosh HD, under user, under my name, Manfred Werner, then all under that thing, pictures, and in here all are all my images. But I don't want to go into pictures. I want to go onto my desktop, select desktop, and in desktop I want to select photo shootings. So I'm going to select photo shootings. Directly down here you just see, okay, I've got only one folder in here now. This is because of the tutorial purpose. I created another folder. Normally I would have 1,000 folders in there, but for this tutorial there's another folder called photo shootings now on the desktop, and it's a cowboy shooting is in here as we just dropped the folder into there. So I'm going to select cowboy shooting, and now all these images are being picked from that folder. So in the center you can see all the images, and they're all being ticked. Now this means that they want to be imported, all these images. At the right hand side you can see how much images you are importing at the moment. You can also minimize that via pressing on that small triangle here. If you click on there again, it will show you how much images. We can go down a little bit, see everything. Then on the side or down here you can view it in a grid mode, or you can view one image at a time if you want to. I like to keep it as a grid mode. Then also uncheck all. This means you can manually select which images you want to import. I always want to import all, so I'm going to say select all, and I've got everything. Then if you want, you can sort your stuff. You can add the thumbnail size if you want to have it nice and big or really small. I'm going to keep it nice and small now for the moment. So this is the second part you can do. Okay, first one was selecting your folder, second one all the images, and now to the important stuff on the right hand side, file handling and applying during import. Now this is very important to me. Render minimal previews. This means that your images, when they are imported into Lightroom, that you're seeing the thumbnails. These are thumbnails, nice and small, so it's just a minimal size, that when you work with your stuff, you see the thumbnails nice and small. A minimal size, your computer will run way quicker. Now don't import suggested duplications. This is very important to me as well. Tick this box. This box will mean if you have something imported it twice or have imported it already, it will be detected and not imported again. So tick this box, very important. This box down here, make a second copy too. If you want to, you can select another hard drive and make a duplicate, make a backup of that to that hard drive as well, so you don't need to do it manually on the folder. Then down here, this is now the very important stuff. Apply during import. This means while you're doing the developing settings, we can do a preset on these images already. If you want that, you can do that. I'm not a fan of this. I would never do this actually. But if you know you're already doing just a quick import with black and white stuff, you can hit a preset and it will run through. I'm going to say none for now. And now the important stuff, we're going to add our copyright stuff to the IPT center over here. You will have to go to the metadata area and select not none, not united preset, a new preset. We want to create our new preset, so we're going to hit new, and directly a new window pops up. And in here, first thing you want to do is preset name, and you want to rename that to whatever name you want to. Like for instance, I'm going to say now Manny Photography Copyright or something, so I know exactly, okay, this is my copyright stuff. Then custom preset, no, save current setting as a new preset. Yes, you want to save that. You want to say that to Manny Photography Copyright again. Okay, copyright, and create. Now you've created everything, you set everything up for the preset name, and your preset has been saved. But at the end, we're still going to say create, and it will be saved with all your settings that we did. So first thing you want to do with the keywords, maybe you want to add keywords. I sometimes do it, not all the time. Mostly I just add Manny Photography, so I know it's some stuff of mine. Okay, Manny Photography for that. And then you want to go up to the top and say basic info. Open this with a small arrow, and the most important part is you have to tick this here in the front, the small box, otherwise it won't even detect your stuff. Okay, so copy name will be my full name. Okay, label caption there, I don't want to do that, just my name in there. Okay, basic info, then IPTC content. If you want to add this, I mostly don't add that. Copyright, I always add that. Tick that box and it's going to be my company name, so Manny Photography. And copyright status has to be copyrighted, yes, right use terms, and copyright info URL. If you want to add your website to it, you could do that. I want to add mine quickly into here. Okay, added that, minimize that again. IPTC creator here, that's also very important for me. The creator, obviously your full name. Then city, if you want to, I'm going to rename mine to Cape Town. Province, that stuff, no, not so important for me. Then obviously your information, your email address. I'm going to copyright that really quickly. Okay, and your website, obviously I'm just going to duplicate that quickly via Command Z and Command V, and write my www.mannyphotography.co today. Okay, cool. So that's all you have to do for your creator. Minimize that again. IPTC images, if you want to add still the city code, ISO code, city, location, I never really work with that stuff. Status, if you want to add that, and so on. You can add all the rest. I mostly don't do that, just for the creator and copyright info. That's for me the most important stuff. And when I'm done, you're just going to hit create. Now directly, all your metadata, all your copyright stuff will be added to all these images in here with this automated preset. So down here, next time when you go to metadata, you can either select this Manny Photography copyright, and it will already have the same that we entered today. If you want to, you can still add for this whole shooting a keyword. I'm going to say cowboy shooting. Okay, add that to that as well. And now these images will all be detected with a cowboy shooting, which could help me in the end if I'm going to go and filter my stuff through keywords. Okay, so that's the last step that you'll have to do, and you can pretty much save it under or hit import, and all these images will be imported like that. But we still don't want to import it like that. I want to go and say import preset and save all of this that we did directly now. Save that under current setting and save it as a new preset. So the next time when you import something, you don't need to do anything with a metadata, keywords or anything. You can just hit this and we'll run everything through and save it as a preset. So I'm going to say to that also Manny photography import setting or whatever. Okay, import setting like that, and you're going to hit say create, and now you already got everything finished, set up, and everything is good to go. You're going to hit import, and directly you see all these images have been imported to your library in Lightroom. So the next time you need to Photoshop or you need to actually do some Lightroom adjustments on this, you can just go back and select the folder and say copy, cowboy shooting, or everything is in there, and you're good to go to do your adjustments to go to the developer stage. So this was a quick video tutorial about that. Thank you guys for watching. Hope this tutorial was helpful, and bye bye.